catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Good evening, CFSL fans, and welcome to the CFSL After Dark on YouTube. Tonight under the lights, it's 59 degrees, overcast with moderate winds. The number 11 PENN State Nittany Lions are coming in red hot after dismantling Notre Dame 55-20. West Virginia coming in a little bit hurt after a loss to Georgia. The lights are on, the crowd is ready, and two proud programs are about to collide in a showdown that could define their seasons. This one's got all the makings of a classic. Don't blink, because this battle in the hills of West Virginia is about to pop off. What are you looking for, Dom?
This is going to be a matchup of who wants this win badly. West Virginia is licking wounds after last week. Penn State's wanting to continue their dominance after last week. Which team is going to fight harder here?
Derek Tolliver bringing that one out. Impact player, everybody knows his name. Richard Williams II made a big splash last year, looking to continue his sophomore career.
Ugly uniforms.
The mustard hits the field as they throw the tunnel screen. Love a good tunnel screen as Mario Mateo picks up 4.
Wide receiver screen. What do you know? Weird.
Who would have thought it? Can Coulter Thomas get 6 touchdown rushes again? I know it was only 5, but you know, hey. Single back, trips to the top of your screen. Throwing out to the out route. We'll pick up 3 with Mateo again. Thomas 2 for 2, 2 passes early.
When in doubt, Mateo it out, hitting the flats and hitting it early.
It's an interesting choice based off of what they did last week. Single back. Stet's back there, plenty of time, chucking it deep. And oh no, don't look now. But West Virginia pulls out early and says, hey, look, man, maybe you should do what you did. Will Brown picks it and tries to take it the other way.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Didn't pay off well. Not the best start to the game. Will Brown takes advantage, and that's going to be some momentum for the home team here.
Nothing big there. Young quarterback just looking to do some damage and show that he can be both successful on the ground and in the air. Sure, his coaches will talk him out of it on the sidelines. West Virginia comes out, trips to the top of your screen. They hand off underneath. That's Keith Samuels for 7.
Really like that handoff. Defense bit, caught him, hit to the outside, and just a good scamper by Keith Samuels.
Now they're coming out in a heavy offset eye. They're going to hand it off that way and fake. Throw underneath. Got a man on a quick out. It's Hamilton Berger. He's got a lot of mustard on that burger.
Yeah, they're flipping burgers out there, and they got the mustard for days. What a beautiful pitching catch from Yost to Berger. She looks good on that throw.
Yost in the backfield alone. Takes a snap. Throws underneath. Got a man. That's Berger again from running. Some more mustard.
And Berger on the sit-down route, absolutely just patient, waiting for the ball to come to him. Turn up field, pick up a little extra, setting up 2nd and 1.
Formation, tight end to the bottom. Tight end's going to motion up top. Go fake the handoff. Throw down below. That's Tufty on the catch, but doesn't pick up anything.
Tafiti.
Oh, yeah. General Tao.
Yeah, General Tao.
That's General Tao on the catch. That's sticking.
Sticky like Tao.
West Virginia. Oh, Yost got to be upset with that one. It was in the hands and out of the hands for the first. Now they're going to be forced to punt.
Just too much mustard on it. What a back-breaking play there. And bold strategy not going for it there.
A punt through the uprights doesn't count for points, though.
I argue it should.
I mean, you know, in Australian football or something like that.
And Chat's agreeing. You've got to go for that at least.
Yeah, I don't see why you don't. As they fake the handoff, here's something they're more used to seeing out of Penn State as Coulter Thomas gets the turn 10.
Oh, somewhere Tony feels a disturbance in the force. What a beautiful call of the number by Coulter Thomas, getting upfield in a hurry.
Single back, offset. Tight end at the bottom. He's going to motion out the receiver. Quick fake. Going to throw deep. Good coverage. Coulter Thomas can't get that one quite complete. That looks like...
I believe it was Will Brown there, Beard.
I don't know. Mouse has got this weird thing going on with it. As they throw that one out to DJ Mayo for 9 yards.
That's mayo and mustard out here tonight. We got all the condiments for burgers.
Oh my gosh, and they're wearing white, so it kind of is like mayo and mustard.
Wow, the condiment bowl.
As a big handoff to big old Richard Williams. I mean, he looks like a defensive tackle running the ball.
Yeah, it's that neck roll. If you got that neck roll, you better not run
it ain't the neck
outside.
roll, buddy. That's just a big old boy.
I was trying to be polite.
They fake the handoff. Coulter Thomas going to get outside. Can't break that tackle. Going to lose one.
Nah,
They're going to give that one to you. They're going to give it to Oko.
and Oko smothers him like some fine mayo on that. Nothing doing. Forcing 3rd and 7.
Wasn't that Bono's wife's name?
Couldn't tell you.
Yoko, oh no, that's close. That's close. Throwing over the middle and into coverage, and Coulter Thomas now 3 for 6 with an interception.
Yep, just going to be swatted down to the ground there by Caspi and Oko again, and just they're going to force him to punt.
Not to be confused with Yoko Ono.
You're not going back to the well for a second time on that.
Oh, already did.
Ooh.
As Tank Golden brings it back for 7.
Meanwhile, over on Twitch, 11-yard touchdown pass goes to Brandon Richardson for UNC to go up 7-0 on Oregon. 5:31 left in the first.
West Virginia now going to come out in that offset eye. He's going to motion back to the other side. That's the weak side. Looks, throws. She has her man. And he just used the defender as a blocker and shrugged him off as General Tao picks up the first.
General Tao just delivering the pow on that. What a way to fight for the extra yards after the catch. Love to see this offense rolling early.
That's one of those plays that follows you for the rest of your career, like Mark Sanchez and the butt fumble.
No kidding.
Now we're looking at, on the Penn State side of the field, they're going to come out single back, trips to the bottom. Looking, throws underneath. Penn State looks like they're happy to give up those underneath coverage, and Jay Pittman's glad to take it for 7.
And what a crunching shot here on that. Looks like that. I thought it was 24. I couldn't catch the other number there. Looks like it was Barry Graves on that.
Barry Graves, number 6.
Gravedigger.
Empty set for West Virginia now. Plenty of time, throws it underneath again. As Graves may have came up with that one too, but KJ Smith's going to pick up the first.
And that's just a tough way to come down with the ball through contact.
2 tight ends set, single back. Hand it off, it's a dive. Penn State all over it though, but they're going to do it.
What a shot there on the play by Barry Graves again. 5th tackle this early. Just hitting holes and digging.
Is Barry Graves like good or something? I've never heard of her.
Ooh, tough.
How many turnovers does Graves have? Just putting that out there for production crew. KJ Smith 4 yards.
Petty.
All right, I'll take my 2. Who's the better 6 now? 2-by-1 single back. Receiver, halfback comes out of the backfield. 3-yard receptions for Berger.
And a little bit too much mustard on there. Gonna come up short there. And look at that. West Virginia rolling the dice here. Like to see it. No faith in the kicker, it seems.
Yeah, it's a money call here. They throw underneath, got his man. It's 4 yards. That was right in Graves' territory, but Graves was on the blitz.
I guess Graves just must not be that good. absolute beautiful route there by KJ Smith, getting it in for the first.
Our audio is gonna go out for some weird reason in a little while. 2-1 single back. We're gonna do this delayed draw. Keith Samuels is gonna lose one.
And Nathan says kickers mid anyways. Oof, tough to hear.
Remco makes a great change in direction there.
Snaps back to it timely.
We come back in the I formation. Wide receiver going to motion and jet. It's that orbit motion. Not quite the same orbit motion that Tennessee showed us in the first game, but Samuel's going to pick up 4.
No, but if it causes a little confusion and it can get one of the backers to freeze up and you can hit a hole, you're going to be happy getting 6 yards each time.
No third down conversions yet for West Virginia as they throw underneath. Got a man down there. Yost finds Berger for 12 and a first.
You know, Beard, normally you throw short, you stay short. But just what a way for Berger to just spread them out and get it in there.
Yeah, that's when the defensive end drops in coverage. That's an easy pass to make, or an easy choice, not always an easy pass.
And nothing going by Mendoza. Absolutely just gets stymied at the line. Hines said not so fast.
Now they're going to come out in that offset eye with the heavy run formation at the top. Plenty of blocking out there. As Keith Samuel's going to take it in 3 yards and break this one open to start. West Virginia looking like a 7-0 lead.
And that is how you find a way to get a start here in the Heinz Condiment Bowl. What a way to break it open as West Virginia now extends the lead to 7, 2:13 left in the game. And Heinz definitely makes both ketchup and mayo. Not ketchup, mustard. Sorry.
We've gone off the rails.
You think of Heinz, your first thought's always ketchup.
That's not my first thought with Heinz, but okay.
What's your first thought?
The Pittsburgh Steelers?
What? Ward.
Or Heinz Ward, but not the same Heinz. Now Penn State looking to answer, but they're both on. He was on Steelers.
Even though Heinz Field is definitely now Acrisure Park.
They're gonna hand off up the middle. That's Richard Williams, a second for 6 yards. I expect to see Penn State get back to what they're known for, and that's ground and pound and kill your defense.
Well, when you've got a fridge on legs like that in the backfield, you absolutely dump that off.
Hand it off to the outside this time. As he's bobbing and weaving. Big man got moves. Richard Williams picks up 19.
Big man's got nimble feet. You love to see it. Wow, had the defense on roller skates out there. Ooh, that little quick step out was just, ooh.
Trip to the top, single receiver at the bottom. Looking. Chaucin deep. Man, ooh. Just a little too much mustard on that one.
Derrick Henry Jr. question mark?
That one was going. Fake handoff. Running it up the middle. 3rd and 1. Gonna pick up 9.
And apparently we've got 9 mile per hour winds. So kicking may not really be a factor tonight.
It was a factor in the first game. They were on 6.
And that is true.
Gonna fake the handoff. Oh, nope. Yeah, he even tricked me on that.
Wow. Ooh.
Good Lord. Tolliver just absolutely ran a dude over.
Yeah, Brett Dale got sent out the club. What a shot.
Katsu, I can't assure you. Yeah. I can assure you he R12.
Tongue tying.
Empty. Throws underneath. Dangerous throw. Oh, it's incomplete.
A lot of traffic there. Happy to see that ball hit the turf.
Now we're going to come out in the split back set, and these are two good running backs. Going to take some time off the clock for some reason. Everybody goes out for a pass. Oh, throws underneath, but it's broken up. 3rd and 10.
And that is just a good break on the play by Jay Walker, swatting that down.
Coulter Thomas just not looking comfortable to start. He's going to come out and empty to throw again, though. Going to hit the out route. You got a foot in. Cyrus Sapp picks up 12 and a first.
And that is just a good, tough way to get that done. Wow, impressive.
No challenge is also impressive. Offset. Hand it off. That's a tough man to stop inside 5. Picks up 2. If it's me, I'm giving it to him 3 more times.
And you hand it off to the grown fella and say, here you go, big man. Go find the end zone.
Same formation, opposite side this time. And let the big dog eat, and they do. And Richard Williams, 3 yards. Man, he cut that back up so sweet.
I mean, that's just almost impossible to stop. It's going to take your finest men on their best day to try to bring something down like that when it's in motion. Especially he plants that foot, cuts upfield. Do not get in that way. You are getting bowled over.
There's a bunch of teams that I don't want to, actually, there's a lot of teams that have running backs I don't want to see inside the 5 when they start diving up the middle.
First one that comes to my mind would be Thomas Scally.
Oh, my first one's, I still have culture shock. I still have after images of James. Hunter Dowell, 23 yards. And we shut him down, and I still have nightmares about him. Now they're going to come out offset, sniffer left, or right, my left. This time Samuels is going to lose 2.
Don't like trying to stretch to the boundary. I feel like you could have planted your foot earlier and you could have cut and gotten something back. Starting out going backwards is not the way you want to get your drive going.
Yeah, it's one of those, but you can't be mad about it. As we go into the second, it's tied up 7-7. The score in the favor of no one. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL on YouTube. And, I mean, you can't be mad about that, though. Just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it's all working right now, and your defense is playing great.
I agree.
Empty set, though. Looking, throwing back across the field. Ooh, that was almost picked up off the ground. 3rd and 12.
And she makes a sketchy throw trying to throw that back across the field, all that hang time. Ooh, that's a very tough play.
She's going to step back and look again. All the time in the world. Wide open on the sidelines. That's Jay Pittman for 40 and a first. Don't look now.
And CJ Yost checks me and says, hold on, watch what I can do. And just lays one out there to Jay Pittman for a big Mountaineers conversion.
I'll tell you what, the 11s are all playing well tonight.
Absolutely.
Why not go back empty again? Throws it over there. Good call throwing it out of bounds because that was a lot down.
Yeah, you throw that to the receiver and there's a good chance that can get picked and taken back.
Yeah, and that's something you definitely don't want. You're gonna motion the fullback over, fake the handoff that way, throw underneath. That's Berger for 13. I'm sensing a trend.
I mean, when in doubt, burger it out, flip it and repeat it. It is not broke. Don't hesitate to go back to it.
How many punts can you work into that one analysis?
Trying to.
As she throws up to the corner, nobody there.
Must have been a country boy up there with the boots. Meanwhile, over on Twitch, Eric Martin, 8-yard touchdown run for UNC to go up 14-3, 7:35 in the second.
Now they're going to flip the who's on, who's off at the bottom. Run to the outside, plenty of space. Samuels picks up 10 and a first.
And that's good blocking there, holding that edge, allowing Samuels to get up there and getting that first down. the Mountaineers are moving really well on this drive.
Trips to the bottom of the screen. Look at the single receiver up top. That's where I'd go. Takes the handoff. Gonna throw it out the back of the end zone. Actually dunked it off the post.
Looks like that might have been a crossers concept, and just nothing was doing there. Defense absolutely scouted that and held their zones.
Better to be safe. Empty. Throws underneath. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Ouchtown population, you bro. Barry Graves just digging one.
Somebody got buried in a grave.
6th tackle of the evening.
I feel bad for KJ Smith.
We'll start the funeral arrangement.
Yost owes Smith at least dinner. 3rd and 3. She's going to look to convert here. Throw into the back of the end zone. Wide open is Hunter Dow. 8 yards. Touchdown. Mountaineers.
And just a beautiful throw to the back corner of the end zone, and Dowell gets it on the snag open. Good answer back by West Virginia as they retake the lead. 7:35 left.
Don't look now, but West Virginia came to play.
They are tuned right now.
Uh-oh.
I don't think this should even be close. Good on Sundays.
I mean, got 3 feet in.
Essentially. You still had about a foot before you were out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't need the officials to make that call. And I'm up here and I wear glasses.
Ooh, that was almost blocked.
I don't think I've ever seen a block issue.
There has not been a blocked kick in the league.
That would be awesome.
We almost just had it.
Nah, that's not toe drag swag. Had 6 feet to make that catch. As Otis Boudreaux brings out 22 yards.
And if you're Penn State, I wouldn't shy away from the run game right now. It is effective. It worked that entire drive. It's going to take an army to bring down Sir Richard. So keep handing it off and work the clock with it.
Right in bottom of your screen. Fake. Looking. Throws. Nobody open. Throws it away. No bad call.
No, does it to the assistant coach over there.
It's one of those situations where you really, really, really just keep your game going. Wear down that defense, and that's when you start busting big plays. Trip to the bottom. Hand off. Richard up the top. Richard running through and over and around people. Picks up 9.
Oh, anybody gets a number of that Mack truck? What a hit. Oh.
I'm with you, though. I don't know if I do anything but hand it to him until somebody stops him.
No, because you have to respect the run game at all costs.
Here's the read. This is the other part of the game. It's really tough. Coulter's going to pull it for 6.
And that's a good pull there by Coulter Thomas. The line absolutely snaps straight to Richard, and he calls his number and scampers.
The second most successful play in the CFSL behind the corner route is the read as he reads again. And he's going to pick up 5.
Fights through the contact, picks up another extra yard. Like that. 5 rushes, 29 yards right now. That's a good start to the run game complimentary.
Yeah, but you can't say tanked. Like, it just doesn't sound right. 2 tight end set. Guess what? It's the read, but this time it goes to King Richard, and King gets punching people. Somebody call the police. He's assaulting people out here.
He's already got a 4-star wanted level on GTA. Oh, they're almost ready to call out the chopper. This man's a menace.
What a hit. He just punched him in the mouth.
To the throat.
There's the read. I'm telling you, this is tough. Coulter's going to carry it for a minute. That's 11.
Then at this point, why even consider risk putting it in the air right now? They are respecting the run game and still cannot stop it.
Not only that, but you're tiring yourself out running after them. They are going to put it in the air underneath. It's like a long run. Rose picks up 7, makes it second 3.
I honestly like it. It's sneaky, it's smooth. But, hey, we still can get it done in the air.
Curl routes and screens are just long runs.
I agree.
Single back. There's the Richard handoff. This time they came in all out, and Tolliver loses 1.
Ooh, just not anything doing there. Change of pace back, and I don't think that was the right time for the breather there. Gotta live to see that.
It might have been the right
through.
time for the breather, but they sold out on killing Tolliver. 3rd and 5. He's going for it all. Got a man. Ooh, 22 yards at a first, and they're going to be inside the 5. You know what that means?
Well, I bet you that they're going to want to look at that too. That's close, but
this
it's
one
good.
was closer than the other one, and I bet they don't look at it.
I swear.
I don't know. A lot of replay.
Oh, no kidding! Wow. Okay, what even makes sense anymore?
As they come out in that offset eye, motion the tight end over. Read dive. Nobody fell for it. Thomas is going to lose 2.
I don't know if I exactly like calling your own number there as Gray comes in for his 4th tackle of the game. And I do agree that was an excellent throw by Coulter.
I think he pulled it because it was Tolliver in instead of Sir James. There he dives. 5 yards for Sir James. So Richard, 5 yards for Richard Williams.
That Frigidaire's got to have some
Just hand it to him again.
loyalty.
I don't go for it on 4th down and hand it to him twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Tolliver checks in. Gonna throw it over the middle, and just Coulter Thomas just misses his man.
I say go for it, hand it off to Richard.
No, they're gonna kick it.
You've got a walking cheat code and you don't pull it. It's crazy.
They essentially have Bo Yost back on their team.
And Penn State's going to shrink that lead down to 4 with 4:33 left in the 2nd quarter.
If you're West Virginia, that's a win.
Absolutely.
We're going to bring this one out about the 1. How much can they get out of it? We're going to take it. 25 yards. So they get it to 26. I was wondering how they were going to count that backwards paddle.
Yeah, I mean, looks like they're going to give it to him, and you're going to be happy to be blessed with that.
Hidden fumble. Trips to the top. Everybody out. Yost is looking. She throws. Oh, no. Dowell backs up, catches it, goes backwards a little bit more, and loses 2.
And to credit your comment of, could have been worse, at least she didn't fumble. It has been an exceptionally clean game so far.
Somebody's going to hurt you.
Double or nothing.
Actually, who already hurt you? Tight end to the top of your screen. Yost throws it up there. Berger picks up 1.
When in doubt, screen it out, and unfortunately, there was just nothing doing there. It looked to me like it was.
There was nobody out there. Wicked. Yost got plenty of time. She throws back underneath, but it's going to be picked up very quickly. Berger can't get away.
And just nothing doing here on the drive, going to stall out and having to punt the ball back to this Penn State offense.
Great job by Rooks. Here's the
and Penn State should have pretty decent field position here.
You just don't want to let Penn State's defense get comfortable and them start making you kick the ball off and get it back about midfield.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to start if you're this offense. Now, honestly, this should be simple. We shouldn't have a conversation about this. Turn around, hand the ball off, force them to stop Richard Williams before you consider putting that ball in the air.
Yeah, CJ Yost is a lady. As refusing to go down, Sir Richard gets through.
Just hard running. You love to see it, fighting for every single.
You're not getting him on the first one. You just slow him down and hope somebody catches him. Fake the handoff. There's the
good call on the sink. You love to see that. That's just big IQ by the quarterback there. Coulter Thomas calls his number on the perfect read.
Sir Richard back in. The zone read again. Great pull. You pulled it last time because they had brought in Tolliver, and then you bring Sir Richard back and you pull it again, and everybody thought you were giving it to Sir Richard. False start though.
Oh, you hate to see it. Refs have been quiet.
Oh man, you can't get over you some days. Offset, sniffer left, wide receiver motion and jet. Now it's going to be a 3-back. Going to be the option, but they fake the option and give it to Williams. Rivet.
Now, that's a rare time where he's only going for 3 yards. 13 for 64, normally ripping off a good chunk as he goes.
I mean, you can't get them all. Single back, hand it to Tolliver. Tolliver going to get outside. Tolliver a little bit faster. He's going to get out there and pick up 19 yards.
Just got that extra top gear speed to get to the boundary, turn it up, and just get a good chunk there as Dale picks up his 7th tackle of the game.
I said he's a little bit faster. No, my luck, he's actually slower.
I don't know. That speed looks a little different.
Pretty quick. Heavy run formation here. There it is. He just has to run into 2 people.
Try 3.
Was it 3?
Yeah, it took a cavalry to bring him down.
Tolliver back in. Tolliver going to break a couple tackles himself. Pick up 3. 3rd and 6.
Gotta imagine you're pretty comfortable having that tandem in the backfield, knowing that you have the 3-headed dragon topped off by Coulter Thomas. It is by fire.
West Virginia's red zone defense has been great so far. Looking held it too long. Coulter Thomas can get sacked and lose 7 and force another field goal.
Just nothing doing there. Had time. And then Jimmy Blackman just hawked him down and just stifled that. Gotta imagine that Penn State's going to come out here and kick the field goal.
All the people who put money on Penn State winning by 16.5 are shaking in their boots right now.
I can't imagine anybody being brave enough to take that.
Yeah, you know, I would never suggest that to anyone as a friend.
Especially not around, 5K.
Around 5K. Try again.
Did you? Oh, you did not.
Try $250,000, baby. Kicks up. 13-14 now. West Virginia going to hold that lead.
And the wind does not seem to be a factor there. That ball is just a little bit to the right, but it still sails right in.
West Virginia playing with Monopoly money right now because they get the ball at the half.
And you've got 3 timeouts in your pocket. Scared money don't make money.
I love you, Nathan. I still won't be bankrupt.
You got money.
Trips to the top of your screen. Looking over the middle. Throws over the middle. Refusing to go down. Finally does. Going to pick up 5. Does West Virginia hurry here, or do they take it to the half?
Seems to me like they're not in a rush right now.
They are not. They're gonna burn this out. They can burn it all the way down and probably hand it off and just be done with it.
I guess that's one way to take it. Certainly not helping the line there.
Don't blink, you'll miss this play. Oh, they're gonna throw it. No steps back, throws over the middle. Almost intercepted too.
Almost intercepted twice.
1 point separates the number 11 Penn State Nittany Lions and the unranked West Virginia Mountaineers, looking for a major upset. Take me through it, Dominic. What do you see?
I see 2 defenses that are just angsty and trying to do anything to sell out, to stop at all costs. And I see 2 offenses that have had flashes of greatness, but also feel like they're in a rut right now. It's just another good, tight check. It's just checkers at this point. You make a move, I'm going to make a move right back, and I'm going to counter that. It can really be anybody's game right now. If they maintain this, there's no telling how the second half is going to play out. Somebody's going to have to make a bold move here, and someone's going to have to try to find a way to break this open.
So you're saying somebody's going to have to win.
Someone's got to go home with that W in the column.
Oh man, look at this! Look at this split. Almost no passing yards for Penn State. All the passing yards for West Virginia. Almost no rushing yards for West Virginia. All the rushing yards for Penn State. That turnover is killer though, because that was points.
And then that time of possession as well is just really, really nice and close too. It's not just absolutely skewed in one way.
Well, one of it that was that weird catch thing, but talking about things you see, these offenses see dead people because these defenses are out there murdering folk.
No kidding. And then you've also got a walking fridge who's throwing punches to the face.
Cutting it to the outside, breaking a couple tackles. Tank Golden, 26 yards.
Tried to tank the tackle and just nothing necessarily doing there.
Well, then Penn State tried to trip him after the play. Ooh. Bad blood here, bad blood. They're going to come out in that offset eye. No run out of it. They're going to throw. Going to chuck it deep, looking for a man. I think that one may have slipped a little bit on Yost as she tossed that one to the sidelines.
Yeah, it looks like it may have just slightly fallen out of the hand as she was going to release that.
Trips the top of your screen, single receiver at the bottom. Going to throw it again. Going to hit the receiver out of the backfield. Got a man over there. That's Keith Samuels losing 2. And on the tackle,
that's Barry Graves again.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. Never heard of her, but she is different.
They're just coming out of nowhere. What is that, like 46 tackles?
Well, this might be the last one here.
Let's go down in flames, baby. Single back. You're gonna throw again. And oh my lord, CJ Yost never had a shot as Buck Bolton just shot through on the blitz. Middle of the field was open if they wanted to go there, but didn't have time.
Loaded that 30-06 with some buckshot and absolutely blasted on that play. Oh, what a tough shot for CJ Yost to hold on to that.
Graves is mad because he was coming in for a kill shot too.
Oh.
Oh! Tolliver tried to break that one loose, and Banks said, "Not so fast. Your withdrawal is declined."
And what a sling blade by the wannabe Finn Ballard. Tough. Wow.
No horse collars in the CFSL from Banks. Take the handoff. It's the read. Not a bad pickup. 4 yards.
No, you're going to be happy for that. You run for 4, you'll never see a 4th down.
I think that may be the first time I've ever seen a wide receiver try to cut somebody off of the go.
That's true.
Hand off to Richards. Richards outside. Shoestring tackle, going to pick up 2, make it 3rd and 4.
And sometimes you're not going to get everyone to be a home run shot. You're just going to try to lean forward.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe There's Richards again. This time Richards just plows forward. Didn't get a number for that one that got killed. That was number 6. That should be Banks again, right? No, Elwood Gray just got smoked. I give props to my producer. He knows these names so freaking fast. Single back, read again. Gonna pick up 7. I'm telling you, man, if it's me, I'm not doing anything but this zone read the rest of the game. You get to pick on who out of the 3 of us is carrying it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's no reason to put it in the air. You just keep handing it off, and handing it off.
There'll be some mad wide receivers, but you're playing whack-a-mole at this point. And there it is. Coulter Thomas going to push a little bit further there. Going to pick up 10 on Brent Dale.
It's just a game of peekaboo. Who's going to pop through the hole with the ball?
Yeah, you just guessing. At this point, just tell your guys, all right, you got him, and you got him. You can go back. Read again. Coulter Thomas just running by people. Going to pick up 9.
Again, what else are you going to do? Just keep the ball on the ground. Force them to stop you.
I hope they have good health insurance. Same formation. There's the handoff to Richards. He cuts it back on a counter, running over people, running by people, blocking his own people out of the way. He picks up 5 and a 1st and goal.
Again, wash, rinse, repeat. Just keep it going.
This is where you have to be careful if you're West Virginia. This is how they want to play you, as they hand it off. Tolliver's going to pick up 3. But this is what they want to do to you. They want to keep your defense on the field for a really long time. As they start getting winded, it gets harder and harder to cover them.
And credit to Brent Dale, his 9th tackle of the game.
Here we go. Tolliver up the middle. Tolliver picks up a 2-yard touchdown run. Now Penn State's where they want to be, trying to get a 6-point lead.
I mean, that's just what you call a methodical drive.
Don't try to stretch it to a 7-point lead.
Ah, look at this.
I don't mind it. Going back for the pass. Plenty of time. Throws it off back foot. Thomas misses. If he stays on his feet a little bit longer, he actually has it. He wasn't as rushed as he thought he was.
Nah, just an errant miscalculation and just trying to throw it off the back foot. Nothing doing there.
Back for you. It's the year of freshman quarterbacks. West Virginia brings this one out. They're going to get about 20. Well, he fell way forward. Dowell's going to pick up 26, make it out to the 27 or 28.
Almost like he dove for it after being shaken.
Wow, they gave him 30.
That's incredulous.
West Virginia stepping back to throw. Yost has to throw this one away as she immediately gets pressure. Penn State blitzing linebackers like crazy. Single back again. Going to throw again. No blitz this time. Plenty of time. Still has a throw away. Nobody open.
Yeah, I mean, just nothing doing. Live to see another play. Do not try to force any extra mistakes right here.
I think they were anticipating the linebacker blitz and tried to get an early pass, but everybody dropped in coverage. Fake the blitz again. She throws it deep. Looking. Almost picked. That's number 2, Oscar Kellogg. How much food do we have on these teams?
I mean, you could just go for them right now. It is just a grocery list.
As there's going to be forced to punt. Now, this is where there's not enough food for that. This is where we were talking about it a minute ago, and I brought it up. Penn State wants to put you in and make you feel a certain way. The way they want to make you feel is tired. They want to force your offense to do quick 3 and outs and then put your defense right back on the field after grinding them down. And this is exactly what's happening. Let's see if this defense can hold up and get a stop here and put their offense back out there. There's the Richard run. It's a 6-yard run. Those are the ones that'll hurt you, that'll just wear you down both mentally and physically.
That's not necessarily the way that you want to start trying to stop them.
That'll break your will to play football. Trips to the top of your screen. They have trips out there, and they're still going to hand it to Williams, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and still falls forward for 2.
I mean, what do you do if you're this defense? You beat him at the line of scrimmage and still can't get it.
Rumor has it Richard Williams has never run for a negative game or a negative loss. There's Williams again, just dead up the middle. 5 yards, 1st and 10.
I mean, it's just methodical grinding right now. It is like sharpening a fine axe right now.
And the first down is telling. 14-8 is huge. As they zone read, Coulter Thomas to the outside, breaks through the first tackle, runs around, going to pick up about 13.
What else can we say and pile on right now? It's just a 3-headed hydra of rushing attack. Here's
the thing, it's not like West Virginia's playing the ball bad. They're playing great on getting to the reads and stuff and trying to make tackles.
But I mean, like this.
They've got 3 guys back there that are so good at running the ball that, like, even when you get there, they're hard to stop.
And I mean, you're throwing your whole body at him, and nothing's doing.
Bird come out. Tolliver's going to get the read, or get red, and Thomas takes it for 1.
That's a hard shot to gain 1. 3rd and medium here. Gotta get it going here.
Now they bring 2 backs into the backfield. No run this time. Going to throw the screen. Looks like Tolliver catches it off of the outside. Oh, and they're going to give it to him.
Wow.
3-yard catch, 1st and 10.
don't like that and they're not even gonna look at it. Wow.
Nate is having a fit on the sideline with the referee right now. Zone read, just running through the middle. Coulter Thomas picks up 8.
If you're a Mountaineer fan, you are not happy after that. Just what a spot.
Referees are human too, as King Richard checks back in. The read again, and plenty of blocking out front as Coulter Thomas runs for 14. This is break your will offense, and it is gonna hurt.
I mean, it is just in full force right now.
As here comes the read again. This time bad read by Coulter Thomas.
And I mean, do we see some potential collusion going on? Are we slipping 20s in chat here? Hold on.
I'm just saying, if I'm a referee, you're gonna pay me more than 20.
Especially he on the in here. No.
Trips
No.
bottom. His own read again, and Coulter calls his own number again and loses 3 for a second time in a row.
It's kind of been a tale of both teams here. They've both been able to show good drives, and then suddenly they stall out when they get near the red zone. It's just they can't find a way to convert and get into the end zone.
Well, that's just a freshman mistake. You had 2 plays there, hand it to King Richard and let him run. Now they're going to throw. Throw into the back corner of the end zone. Nobody.
Looks like he just sails it out of bounds
in the stands. Now they're going to take the field goal, try to make it 22-14, an 8-point lead.
Must have been the elusive West Virginia goth girl up there in the stands.
I don't think every college has a contingency of goth girls at every football game.
They should. Take notes.
Okay, Notre Dame.
No. We've gone over this. It's not theirs.
As Hunter Dow brings out 22 yards.
What a nightcap for Wednesday night. This is an exciting back and forth game.
Dominic has no shame.
No,
Power eye formation, bringing the receiver over, going to motion him out, but Penn State is all over it.
Just nothing doing. Von Ritchie stifles that second tackle for the loss of the night.
Looking, and I hate to admit it, but you keep watching. Barry Graves is like 4 milliseconds away from making the tackle every play. Empty set. Throws over the middle. Oh my gosh, he got it. They Pittman 19 yards. That was almost slapped down in front of him.
Slapped down or picked. What a layout, and it did not pay off.
Oh man, that was inches away.
Sold out for the SWAT.
Kellogg, not the first meal of the day on that play.
That is an absolute frozen rope.
Come out single back, trips to the top. Oh, she just can't get rid of it. She's sacked for 8. West Virginia needs us to sustain a drive here, not even to score. Scoring is important, but just to keep their defense on the sideline from that.
And Breslin Gibson absolutely just sends a shot there.
Shots have been fired. Now they come out in that offset eye. No handoff. Throws underneath the. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Decletion. Oh my.
That's attempted murder. Now they're gonna come out for the screen. They got blocked it. Penn State brought the wood on this one.
Von Ritchie again. Woo! 3rd and screen, nothing doing. What a shot. Penn State is smothering this offense right now.
Nate, I hope you got great insurance for your players. Because they are getting killed.
Cryotherapy chamber post game.
As the kick is, or the punt's away. Tolliver gets 9.
9 and a schlacking.
That's big right now. West Virginia, -4 yards so far in the third quarter.
Man, 102 for Penn State. They are just wearing this defense down.
That is a great stat there for Nate. Only one screen so far for West Virginia. Everybody would be happy with that. There's the read, kicking it out. Just a little. Good job. Did he just do the stanky leg?
He hit something on him. Hold on. I need to watch this back.
Yeah, watch this stanky leg. Watch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just this ain't fair.
That was wild. And got moves. Now the yardage is slipping very quickly into Penn State's favor. That's a new animation. Handed off to King Richard. Richard hit in the backfield, still picks up 30. I mean, this man's hit the line of scrimmage, picks up 30.
I mean, how do you stop that? Like, what do?
You say a prayer, and you go hire some mercenary D-linemen. Take the handoff. Coulter throws over the middle. Great pitch and catch there to Mateo for 14 yards.
So you essentially want the injury gate Saints defense. Gotcha.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, it's going to take a battalion at this point to bring the man down.
That's going to end it for the third quarter as Penn State driving and West Virginia looking for any kind of answer for the run. If you're West Virginia, what do you do?
What can you do?
I mean, you just keep doing what you're doing. Because like I said, you look at this, it's not like they're playing it bad. They're getting to the point of attack. That dude is just so strong.
All three of them.
Put them fours in chat as they hand it off to King Richard. He's going to pick it up.
Just straight lines for 4. No movement, no gusto. Just straight hard effort. Ah, that was Tolliver on the run. My bad.
Was it? I thought it was Richard. This is definitely Richard. As he runs it up the middle. Oh no, Richard puts it on the ground. Richard put it on the ground. Who got it? Did West Virginia get it? West Virginia.
Yes, they did.
It's number 2, Oscar Kellogg on the recovery.
And did we get a peanut punch here?
I think
absolutely.
His helmet just hit it. Almost Number 10's legs broken though.
Oh, we're gonna have to see the cart come out here for a second. Cannot show that replay back. What a turnover.
Somebody call his family. Deep in their own end zone. I bet we see some running now. They turn around and hand it off. Cuts it back inside. What a great move by Keith Samuels.
Keith Samuels just weaving through traffic. Wow. What a good run.
Samuel says, anything you can do, I can do better.
I don't know about that.
Listen, you don't take it away from Samuels, okay? As they fake the handoff to Samuels. Yost looking. She's got plenty of time. She holds it just a little too long.
You have to know better as a quarterback. Second sack for Buck Bolden. Got to get that ball out of your hands. You cannot spend all day back there.
Just looking for something, anything. At that point, throw it away. You got to have that clock in your head that says, nope.
I mean, credit to the O-line for holding up as long as they could. But Buck eventually just sheds off and peels back and goes straight to Yost.
Bolden says the buck stops here. 2 tight ends, 2nd and 17. Going to hand it off to the outside. And I know this will shock a lot of viewers and fans. But Graves and Bolden are there for the combined tackle.
What? No. Are you serious?
At this point, Graves is a cheat code. Looking to throw. Yost has plenty of time again. She's going to chuck one deep.
It's a floater.
Coverage out there. There's number 2. That's Oscar Kellogg. He's going to take it back. Does he have the distance? They didn't really need that, but that's about his 3rd one he's had a chance. And he finally picks one and takes it the other way.
And, I mean, you just got to chalk that up essentially as an arm punt there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm not mad about that at all. You just hate that he got so much back on it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And just credit to finding a lane and just running it till it breaks down.
Now in great field position, Penn State probably looks to do what they've done all night, and that's
You see the big man in the backfield.
There's the read. Plenty of blocking.
Oh,
One play for Coulter Thomas, 25 yards. They're going to extend this 29-14.
and credit to Richard Williams after faking the handoff, gets downfield and almost becomes a blocker, absolutely ensuring a open lane for Coulter Thomas to find the end zone on a one-play score as Penn State's now up 29-14.
Thomas is so slow that King Richard had time to fake the run and go out and be a lead blocker.
Right, just absolute hustle, all gas, no brakes.
23-yard return for Asante McDaniel.
Well, we are creeping on the 16 and a half.
Don't you
right
say it
now.
out loud.
What you talking about?
I'll kick you right in the forehead.
Oh, come on. I got my honeymoon tomorrow. Be nice.
All right, one side into the top, single back. West Virginia looking to build on something. Get their defense a break at least. Gonna throw. Yost in the pocket, throws it away though.
Just what a way to just throw it away. Could have had a receiver open downfield, but what do you know?
Different formation, fake the handoff, throw into the middle. Grace almost picked it.
Big fella, you gotta have that.
If Graves would have picked it, y'all couldn't see it, but that would have been the funniest thing ever. As they look, she throws down below. She throws short of the sticks. What happens when you throw short there?
You stay short. Nothing doing for the burger there.
Our producer is so tied up and laughing probably that he can't even finish.
We have a Twitch update for you folks as soon
Eventually.
as we can get it together.
As they bring it out, Derek Tolliver gets 9.
And over on Twitch, a 6-yard touchdown run to Eric Martin, his second of the game. UNC leads 31-9, 7:15 in the fourth.
2x2 single back. They throw the tunnel. Oh no!
Oh
no!
man!
Was he down?
Surely they're gonna look at it, right?
Was he down? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's down.
He's down.
He's down. That's coming back.
Why if you're Penn State, and I'm not questioning it because obviously you want to let the rookie play, but why you throw it? Just keep running.
Yeah, well, it's not broke. Don't go away from it.
He had a knee down, a leg down, and an elbow down.
He had a whole 3-piece and a biscuit. Oh,
I love how that last replay always makes it look really close though.
Right. I shouldn't have said 3-piece and a biscuit. Bojangles has a new watermelon sweet tea, and I'm curious to try it.
Play reverse can bring up second and 8.
Yeah, to the shock of no one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think anybody saw that coming. 2x2, single back. There's the read. Gonna run it back to the middle as Coulter Thomas picks up 4, makes it 3rd and 3.
This is what you should be doing. Just keep it on the cramp. Who's got the mustard?
3 yards to get. I know what I'm probably doing with it. And they do. And West Virginia says, not today, sir. -2 on that run.
They sell out,
Never been
and
for a loss.
Caspian Yoko absolutely just kills him on that.
Penn State putting it in cruise control. Could be dangerous. 15 points is not a lot.
Especially for the 16 and a half.
I don't care if it's like 3 minutes or 2 minutes left. Now Penn State looking to hold West Virginia again. As slips a tackle, Samuel slips Graves.
And that's just good efficient running there by Samuels. Only 44 yards in the night, but really feels like he's been efficient when needed.
West Virginia sets a record first negative run for team entry.
Not sure
They'll
that's
got
tracks.
plenty of time to throw it out to the wide receiver.
Ooh.
Fall forward for about 3 and pick up the first.
That is just a way to go get it for Keith Samuels leaning forward on that.
He only had 1 foot in the grave, correct, and he pulled it out real quick. Flip backs.
Ooh.
Wide receiver in motion. They're going to run their own version of the read. This one's called the triple option. Picks up 3.
And she tries to scamper and do her own imitation of Coulter Thomas, but
I don't care what anybody says. She gets my applause for not pitching the pitch of doom there.
I agree.
Empty backfield. 3 on top. Throwing it underneath. Just looks like they collided before and couldn't pull it in.
And they're gonna see if they can get something happening here. They've got to find a way to convert a third down.
Single back, trip to the top again. Gonna run the screen. Big blocking up there. You just can't get it. Just cannot seal that edge so Samuels can pick up the first. Gonna have to probably punt again.
60% of the time, the screen works every time. And unfortunately, we're in the 40% here. Not a thing moving here for West Virginia.
Penn State drops back in coverage just in case they faked it. Oliver's going to bring it out to about the 34.
Oh,
There's no loss between
No.
them. They are trying to hurt each other.
and that was a straight prison tattoo on that tackle.
Penn State takes the snap, and they're throwing. Hit as he throws over the middle, and it's picked. Everything they can do not to hit the over.
Why do you throw it?
Man, get the lead. You're trying to get the rookies or the freshmen some positive points here.
It's not that time to get cute with it right now. It's been efficient all game. You've got 4 minutes on the clock. That's a boneheaded decision to put that in the air.
Who are we to question? We're up here in the booth. They're on the sidelines. Oh, bunch trips, motioned into 2x2. Throws over the middle. That's knocked down by number 75, Buck Bolden.
Oh, that incomplete pass was for making me have to listen to Seven Nation Army.
Oh.
I am tired of that song.
Tight into the bottom, 2 receivers down there with him. Yost is looking, she's got plenty of time.
Ooh.
Samuel said, "Olay!"
And still gets tripped up by the turf monster on that evasion.
That was a business decision. I'm not getting killed.
Agree.
Trips to the bottom, 2 to the top. Yost has plenty of time right now. She throws deep. Got a wide open man.
Ooh.
That's Hunter Dowell, 36 yards.
Good dart by CJ Yost as she finds Hunter Dowell open down the sidelines there. That is a big moment needed.
This is the risk you run when you start throwing the ball, as my broadcast partner likes to point out, when you don't have to.
No reason to put it in the air because you're about to potentially give up 6 points here.
West Virginia comes out single back. She steps back to throw. She gets hit in the backfield. She's going to lose 4. Who are they going to give that one to? Cletus Jackson.
Oh, the 400-pound defensive deep freezer himself.
Oh, he is 395. Good Lord.
That's a big boy. I tell you what.
That's 2 big boys. Come out in that offset. They're going to hand it off to the top. Penn State having none of it as Bolden gets in there to stop that one.
Doing anything they can to try to fight and finish this drive in the end zone. Credit to this defense for really bolstering down.
Goal line formation now. Dive and General Towel just got planted.
Cletus Jackson just de-cleats. Whew.
Cleat meet Towel. 2x1 single back. Now they got to go for it. They're motion the tight end over. She's going to look. She's going to throw to the wide open. Oh, Burger gets in? Question mark?
Mustard? Question mark? Where Ron Burgundy?
Ball must have crossed. I don't know.
Take a look here on this replay. I don't think so.
Are they going to challenge it?
Wow. I really don't think that ball ever crossed. That's 1 for 2.
Nate's going to make me way poorer after this one. Throw underneath. We're going to turn it upfield. We're going to cut this lead to 1 touchdown and 7.
And this is the consequences of putting it in the air. If you are Penn State, you stare at that and go, keep it on the ground.
Yeah. The offensive coordinator may lose his job after this one.
If he's not already fired.
Oh, no. You know what this is because you said
the dreaded clipping.
The first half.
Clipping. Receiving team.
There's the clipping call.
It's okay. The game knows that I'm going on vacation, so they're going to go ahead and load me up with all the hate on Wednesday night.
Now they're going to start back at their 15 and a half line, or 15 and a quarter. They start seeing a bunch of timeouts probably. There's the handoff to King Richard.
I mean, this is exactly what you should be doing right now. This should be turn around, hand it off, maybe bring in Tolliver if you absolutely need to, but you just hand it off and you bring this clock down. Force them to burn timeouts.
Put the handoff again. Richard going to carry it for
just short.
First.
But they ruled that touchdown. Okay. This Big Sky referee crew is curious.
There's the read. Coulter Thomas got plenty of room on the outside. Going to break a couple tackles.
And that's going to be a big scamper you don't want to see if you were West Virginia.
The ball has been put on the ground before. There's the handoff to Tolliver. Call their last timeout.
And that's a good sellout there. Brent Dale's 10th tackle of the game. What a night.
Quick stop. Williams picks up 4, 3rd and 5.
I mean, it's almost like you just tell them, hey, go out there, lead forward, dive.
They're going to let this one run all the way down. It'll be roughly 1 minute and 3 seconds left. As they hand to King Richards and he plows forward for 12.
And that's going to call ball game right there, folks.
That makes it 1st and 10.
You have the victory formation set up. Here comes Coulter Thomas in it. West Virginia absolutely shocks the world. I know that a loss stings, but as good as Penn State's been playing, if you're West Virginia, you hang your hat on the fact that you gave them all they wanted.
Like you stood in for 3.5 quarters, just couldn't get it done when you needed it the most, and that's a credit to your effort in trying to do everything here. As I wrap up my second half thoughts and finals of this game, this was an exciting game to watch. A lot of people didn't think this was going to be a close game. It was a 16 and a half point favorite line for Penn State. West Virginia came out and just absolutely gave them their all. That methodical offense was just absolutely too tough to stop. But credit to CJ Yost and company for absolutely trying to get it done at home.
Yeah, hats off to West Virginia. Hats off to Penn State on a great game plan. You made this one exciting and you made it fun. And we thank you for that, I promise. So thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, our associate producer, Austin Crow, my broadcast partner, Dominic, for tonight's action. And on behalf of us, I thank you. And you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports. Join us tomorrow night as we pick up 2 more games in what appears to have turned around and been some great CFSL action.